The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Bulldog basketball is coming your way on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody. From Evans Middle School, the home of the Bulldogs. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. A Friday night doubleheader in the city of Bridges. Our last conference games of the 2023 calendar year as your Bulldog girls and boys basketball teams take on Moines Roosevelt. In our girls matchup tonight, Ottumwa comes in at 4-1 on the season. They are 2-0 so far in Iowa Alliance South action under head coach Joe Vandenberg in his fifth season. And eventually Ottumwa this year was going to have to win a game when someone other than Camden Krause was the leading scorer. Last Friday, Des Moines North spent most of the game face-guarding Krause and denying her the basketball. The strategy backfired when Maya Fuller and Allie Gedkin both came off the bench to score 11 first-half points each. OHS built a comfortable lead in the first half, which allowed them to overcome a dismal shooting performance in the third quarter. The Bulldogs also forced 27 North turnovers, the kind of number that will usually lead to the team forcing the turnovers to a lot of success. There were still times where the offense sputtered, and Ottumwa will need to get more creative to get Krause involved when other teams devote as much energy to stopping her as North did. The emergence of Gedkin as an outside threat certainly helps, and you would also expect to see some more from Riley Heinbaugh this season, as she has been a much better shooter in her career than the 2-for-21 mark she has from the three-point line this season. As for Des Moines Roosevelt, they're 4-3. They're also 2-0 in the Iowa Alliance South. And for the second year in a row, they have a first-year head coach. Ronnie Lewis is their coach this year. And Roosevelt does look very different this season, but that was expected after Ariana Jackson took her talents to Iowa State. And fellow double-digit scorer Ariana Johnson also graduated. The Riders are actually missing 4 of their top 5 scorers from last year, although one departure was most unusual. Mariah Van Ersvide was their third leading scorer last year, and she totaled 12 points for Roosevelt in the first 2 games for the Roughriders this season. If the name sounds familiar to you as our listener, Van Ersvide scored 18 points against Ottumwa last Friday while playing for Des Moines North. And that was her third game playing for North after playing her first 2 games this year for Roosevelt. The details on such a rare in-season transfer aren't clear, although it likely has to do with the player moving to a different part of Des Moines and then the transfer happening within the same school system, the Des Moines Public Schools. At any rate, her departure to North leaves Roosevelt a lot younger on the perimeter. They'll see some sophomores get a lot of playing time tonight. And they're also more dependent on their height inside. 6-foot junior Olivia Bailey, and Bailey will be a challenge for Ottumwa tonight. Now, the Riders did have a 4-game winning streak going, including a victory over North after they started 0-2, but Roosevelt is coming off a loss at Ames on Tuesday. We're just getting started on the Bulldog pregame show. When we continue after this 3-minute timeout, we'll talk about last year's meetings between the Bulldogs and the Roughriders. That comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
This is Opula with Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? You don't really want to cook? Stop in and see us. We are known for the best pizza in Southeast Iowa. Enjoy a mouth-watering steak or an awesome tenderloin. We also have salads, pasta, chicken and fish, and of course, amazing Greek food. Call ahead for carryout. Our full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you for making us your favorite restaurant. We look forward to serving you at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball a Friday night at Evans Middle School on KBIZ in the live video stream. Your Bulldog girls and boys taking on Des Moines Roosevelt. Now, these two teams, of course, met twice last year, as we'll talk about the girls' matchup as the teams warm up, of course. Ottumwa was still a step behind Roosevelt last season, although the Bulldogs were competitive in both games. The first matchup last December, Ottumwa actually led by 6 at the half of the first game, had a huge 18-point second quarter, but then Roosevelt outscored Ottumwa 17-6 in the third quarter, and the Bulldogs ended up losing that game by 12. The rematch here in Ottumwa on February 3rd stayed close until the fourth quarter. Ottumwa trailed by 2 after the first quarter, 4 after the second quarter, was still down only 8 after 3 quarters, but then they ran out of gas in the fourth quarter, and Roosevelt won that game 53-37. Now, going back to the 06-07 season, Roosevelt leads this series 23-11, although it's been a series defined by runs. Of Ottumwa's 11 wins in the series in that time period, the Bulldogs won 5 in a row between 2010 and 2012, and another 5 in a row from 2017 to 2019. The Riders have won the last 7 meetings. Elsewhere in the Iowa Alliance Conference tonight in the South, Des Moines Lincoln's hosting Des Moines North, and Des Moines East welcomes Des Moines Hoover. There's only one matchup in the North Division tonight. Fort Dodge makes the trip to Marshalltown. When we look at the standings in the Iowa Alliance South, Ottumwa, Roosevelt, and Lincoln are all 2-0. North, Hoover, and East are all 0-2. And we got a battle of 2-0 teams here between Ottumwa and Roosevelt. Lincoln, the other 2-0 team. They expect to beat North tonight. The Bulldogs have the best overall record of any team in the Iowa Alliance South at 4-1. Roosevelt's 4-3. Lincoln 2-4. North, Hoover, and East are all winless through the early portion of the season. We are going to take, let's take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll get you the tale of the tape, the statistical comparison between the Bulldogs and the Roughriders. That comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Hi, this is Cassandra Brewer, clerical lead at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. If you're looking for a local provider to handle you and your family's healthcare needs, consider Mercy One Ottumwa. From pediatrics to geriatrics and everything in between, we are here for you year-round to assist you in your healthcare needs. We also offer our quick care walk-in clinic with no appointment necessary, open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4:30. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs hosting Moines Roosevelt tonight. Girls game first, boys game to follow. And let's check the tail of the tape for the Ottumwa girls against Roosevelt in the early part of the season. Ottumwa was averaging 48 points per game. Roosevelt not scoring a lot, 38.7. Ottumwa has been very stingy as well. They're allowing just 29.8 points per game. Roosevelt 40.6. On average, Roosevelt's been outscored this year, even though they have a 4-3 record. Rebounds per game, Ottumwa 29, Roosevelt 23.6. That's surprising given the Roughriders' height. Assists per game, Ottumwa 14, Roosevelt only 8.1. Steals per game, Ottumwa 16, Roosevelt 12.3. Turnovers per game, Ottumwa 11.4, Roosevelt 13.3. Shooting percentage similar, Ottumwa 34.6%, Roosevelt an even 34%. Three-point shooting percentage, Ottumwa 22.5%, Roosevelt 21.1%. And free throw shooting, this is the one area Ottumwa has really struggled in. Just 43.8% for the Roughriders. For the Bulldogs, 43.8%, 66.1% for the Bulldogs, or for the Roughriders. I wish Ottumwa was shooting 66% from the free throw line. Maybe by the end of the year we can get it up there. Still about 2 minutes until they introduce the starting lineup, so we're going to take a 2-minute timeout and come back with those starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albia Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
The Ottumwa Schools Bulldog Spirit Store is your one-stop shop for all things spirited and stylish. From comfy bleacher seats to trendy polos, sweatshirts, and t-shirts, we've got you covered. But that's not all. We also have accessories like earrings, water bottles, foam fingers, and so much more. Visit us at the lower level of Career Campus, located at 331 East Main Street. The Bulldog Spirit Co. offers a wide range of products to suit every Bulldog fan out there. See you soon.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs into Moines Roosevelt on a Friday night on KBIZ. 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, and that live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Let's check the starting lineups first for the visiting Roughriders under their first-year head coach, Ronnie Lewis. In the backcourt, 5'6" sophomore Meredith Gentry, 6.7 points, 3.3 rebounds per game. 5'6" junior Brina Milliken, 5.5 points, 1.3 rebounds a game. The third starter, 5'9" junior Savannah Lee, 1.8 points, 4.3 rebounds a game. Up front, 5'11" sophomore Jalea Lee, 4.8 points, 5.8 rebounds a game. And in the middle, 6' junior Olivia Bailey, 9.5 points, 6.3 rebounds per game. Those are the Roughriders. These are your Ottumwa Bulldogs. The point guard, 5'6" junior Camden Krause, 15.8 points and 4.2 rebounds a game. At the two guard, 5'5" junior Riley Heinbaugh, 3.8 points and 2 rebounds a game. The third guard, 5'7" junior Bradley Yeager, 1.2 points, 5.2 rebounds a game. Up front, 5'9" junior Hunter Caldwell, 5.8 points, 5.8 rebounds a game. And 5'9" junior Nellie Morgan, 8.8 points and 5 rebounds a game. We're just about ready for the Ottumwa High JROTC to present the colors and the playing of our national anthem. We will take a 2-minute timeout for that, and when we return, it'll be just about time for tonight's opening tip. Bulldogs and Roughriders come your way next after this timeout on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new bowler entertainment system.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 a.m., 102.7 FM KBIZ, live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Evans Middle School. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Ottumwa and Moines Roosevelt, our girls game, two teams off to a 2-0 start in the Iowa Alliance South. Ottumwa, of course, wearing the home whites, red trim on the collar and shoulders. Red script lettering Bulldogs across the front, red numbers front and back, and red trim on the sides and the bottom of the white shorts. Roosevelt has gray road jerseys with navy trim on the collar and shoulders. They've got white numbers trimmed in navy on the back. Navy trim and the Roosevelt R on the sides of the shorts. I'm trying to see the front of the jersey. It says Riders in white. For Ottumwa, Camden Kraus, Riley Heinbaugh, Hunter Caldwell, Briley Yeager, Nellie Morgan. For Roosevelt, Meredith Gentry, Brina Milliken, Savannah Lee, Olivia Bailey, Jalea Lee. It'll be Bailey to jump it up against Caldwell. And we're ready for basketball on a Friday night in the city of Bridges. The tip controlled by the Roughriders. They move left to right in the opening half. Gentry, the sophomore, into the front. Pardon me, that's Milliken, the junior. Gets it over to Gentry on the left. Now dribbles back to the right. Lob to the corner, intercepted, stolen by Nellie Morgan. So the Bulldogs do what they do best, force a quick turnover. Yeager into the front court. Bounce it right wing for Kraus. Roosevelt in a zone. Kraus backs away. Bounce it up top to Heinbaugh up near midcourt. Heinbaugh left side for Yeager. Yeager dribbles back up top. Picked up her dribble. Needs some help. Bounce it left side to Kraus. Down to the baseline, Caldwell. Caldwell under pressure. Dribbles in, cut off. Has the ball deflected. Oh, they say that goes back to Roosevelt. That ball was deflected out of bounds. Well, there's an early call I don't get. 40 seconds in, Ottumwa sets up its press. Gentry on the left, nearly walked with it. Bounce it to the right to Milliken. Milliken bounce it left back to Gentry, up to midcourt. Lob across the timeline to Bailey. Bailey to the baseline, Jalea Lee. Out right wing to Milliken. Into the corner for Savannah Lee. Passes across left corner to Bailey. Bailey has her ball knocked away. Kraus has a steal. Gets around Gentry. Kraus all the way down. Right-handed layup, good. Camden Kraus, a steal in the coast-to-coast, and the Dogs have the early lead. Right side in the backcourt against his own pressure is Milliken. To the left, Meredith Gentry. Back to Milliken. Back to the left, and a lob by Gentry across the timeline to Bailey. Had it poked out of her hands from behind by Heinbaugh. Yeager picks up the loose ball. Pass up ahead. Kraus again behind the defense. Shot fake. Goes up. Draws the foul. Count it! And Camden Kraus will have a chance at a three-point play. The Ottumwa defense making life hard for Roosevelt in the early going. So Kraus has an early 4 points. And you get the foul on their leading scorer, the 6-foot junior, Olivia Bailey. 6:35 first quarter. Kraus at the line and knocks down the free throw. 5-0. Camden Kraus leading Roosevelt right now. On the right side is Milliken. To the left, Gentry. Bulldogs with that zone press. Back to the right for Milliken. Bulldogs waiting to trap. Pass deflected, and unable to save it was Gentry on the far side. And they say the ball stays with Roosevelt. Now the officials can discuss it. Ottumwa did deflect that pass, but it looked like Gentry touched it. The far side official might be saying that the ball landed out of bounds before it was touched by Meredith Gentry. The two officials having the discussion here. And I think it's going to stay with Roosevelt, and the other official is going to go over and explain to Coach Vandenberg, and he's like, okay. He accepts the explanation, and Roosevelt has the ball. Inbounds comes to Milliken between the circles. Ottumwa in a zone. They swing it to Gentry up top. Gentry dribbles right, gets it back left up high to Milliken. To the wing, Bailey. Bailey will shoot a three and count it. Olivia Bailey had been just 5 of 26 from three-point range, but she knocks that one down, and Roosevelt's on the board. It's 5-3. Yeager up top to Kraus, left side to Heinbaugh. Heinbaugh jump pass is stolen by Bailey. Bailey a 2-on-1 the other way. Bounce across to Gentry. Had trouble controlling it as she went up, but got fouled by Heinbaugh. And that's a bit unfortunate. If Riley had recognized that Gentry was bobbling that ball and had backed off, that shot was way off because Gentry didn't have control over it. But Heinbaugh gets her first foul of the game on Ottumwa. Gentry at the line, 5 of 9 from the free throw line on the season. And the first one off the back iron, but it goes through, and it's 5-4. Roosevelt takes a lot of threes. 37% of their shots are three-pointers. They're not a very good three-point shooting team, just about 21%, but they take a lot. And we saw that with Bailey. The second free throw is good for Gentry, and Roosevelt's tied this game at 5. 5:53 first quarter. Krause will walk it back across the timeline. Gentry waits for her in the midcourt circle. They go left wing to Heinbaugh. Into the corner, Yeager. Yeager trying to dribble up to the wing, and a bump foul is called on Savannah Lee. Her first, team foul number 2. Got 2 Lees on the floor. Savannah Lee is the guard, although a tall guard at 5'9", and Jalea Lee is the post player at 5'11". Yeager will inbound from the near end of the Roosevelt bench. Gets it left corner to Krause. They set a screen, open for a 3. Count it! Camden Krause with a 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Krause has all 8 Ottumwa points, and the Bulldogs lead 8-5. Bailey across the timeline right side to Gentry. Tries to drive in, cut off by Krause. Backs it up to the wing. Gentry brings it up top. And coming out to get it is Milliken. They go to the corner, another 3 by Bailey. In and out, no good, but the rebound to Gentry underneath. Kick it out to Savannah Lee. Up top to Milliken. Her 3 is good. Rena Milliken had been 6 of 20 from three-point range. Not a bad percentage, and she hits that one. Game tied at 8. Ottumwa's got to close out on these shooters. Roosevelt will launch. Ball goes left side to Heinbaugh up high. Goes into the corner for Nellie Morgan. Morgan throws it up top for Yeager. Yeager drives in all the way to the bucket, and she's fouled. And Bradley Yeager will shoot 2. And they say that's on Olivia Bailey, I believe. And that is the second foul on Olivia Bailey, their leading scorer. It comes with 4:54 left in the opening quarter. That's a big call right there. Yeager at the line shooting 2, just 2 of 8 this season, and the first one too strong. Subs for both teams here. Roosevelt's bringing in Kenna Ladinsky, a 5'7" sophomore, to replace Bailey. And Maya Fuller's in for Ottumwa, the 5'6" junior. She replaces Hunter Caldwell. One more free throw for Briley Yeager, trying to put Ottumwa back in front. Puts it up, and off the rim, no good, but Fuller, the rebound underneath, dribbles it back out, gets it on the right wing to Yeager, up top to Heinbaugh, left side to Krause. Krause tried to go in the lane for Fuller, knocked away and stolen, and Milliken comes up with the loose ball. Rena Milliken into the front court. Picked up her dribble up high, throw it left side for Ladinsky. Back to Milliken, just below the volleyball line. Bounce it top of the key to Gentry. Gentry to the right corner, Savannah Lee, lob underneath. Too tall for Jalea Lee, knocked away by Heinbaugh. Yeager got decked on the play, no call, but Ottumwa's got the ball. Krause to the right wing for Heinbaugh. Back up high to Yeager. Into the high post for Fuller. Pull-up jumper, partially deflected. Got her own rebound off the deflection and lays it in. Maya Fuller, a little bit of help on that rebound deflection by Nellie Morgan, and Ottumwa leads 10-8. Jalea Lee in the backcourt, right side to Gentry. Gentry picked up her dribble, nearly traveled. They swing it left side to Milliken. Milliken did not get across the timeline in time. Hesitated, tried to get around Fuller, and that's a 10-second call. Ottumwa doesn't always have to get a steal on that zone pressure. Sometimes they just want to make you delay your decision, and then you don't get across the line in time. Bulldogs get it back, 3:58. We're halfway through the first quarter. Dogs 10, Riders 8. Krause, left side for Heinbaugh. Roosevelt again in that 2-3 zone. Krause around a pick to the right side, goes right corner. Fuller for a 3. Count it! Maya Fuller with a 3, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. She scored 5 in a row. Ottumwa leads 13-8. Gentry on the right side. Throw it left side for Ladinsky. Skip it back right side. Krause knocks it away, steals it. 3-on-1 the other way. Krause bounce across to Fuller. Lay it up, missed it, but got her own rebound and not contested. Lays it in. Timeout Roosevelt. 15-8 Bulldogs, 3:29 first quarter. Back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home, on the corner of Penn and Jeff in Ottumwa. By Bridge City Realty, your Ottumwa and surrounding area real estate pros for buying or selling property. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's trusted experts. And by Graphics Masters on Albee Road in Ottumwa, across from the BP. Contact them for all your window or auto signage, vinyl decals, wall sayings, custom apparel, and advertisement needs. Roosevelt inbounds after using their first time out. Ottumwa leading 15-8. Brina Milliken, left side for Ladinsky, across the timeline. Kendall Ladinsky back to Milliken up top. Milliken walks towards the top of the key, skips it left side over the head of Ladinsky and out of bounds. Roosevelt another turnover. Substitution to Ottumwa. Hunter Caldwell checks back in, replacing Nellie Morgan. 15-8 Ottumwa. Camden Krause scored the first 8 Bulldog points. Maya Fuller scored the last 7. Krause will walk it into the front court. Roosevelt in that 2-3 zone. Ball goes left wing to Heinbaugh. Riley to the corner for Yeager. Yeager curls in, kick it back to the corner. Krause for 3. Off the rim, no good. Online but short, and the rebound to Savannah Lee. Swings it left side for Kenna Ladinsky. Ladinsky into the front court. Up high on the left side. Throw it towards the corner for Milliken. Milliken back to Ladinsky. Dribbles to the right side. Good cutoff there by Krause. Back up top for Meredith Gentry. Gentry, right corner for Savannah Lee. They're really doubling Jalea Lee down low. Pass deflected and out of bounds as they try to get it back outside to Gentry. Ottumwa knocks it out of bounds into their own bench. 10 on the shot clock. Another sub here for Roosevelt. We'll get our first look at Jasmine Guerrero, the 5'8" senior. Saw her quite a bit last year in the 2 meetings between these 2 teams. And Guerrero replaces Jalea Lee inside. So inbounds goes to Milliken. They got 6 of the shot clock. Way up top to Gentry. There's 5. I don't know if they know it. Gentry up top to Guerrero, and the shot clock runs out. Roosevelt, I'm not sure, had any idea they only had 10 on the shot clock when the ball was inbounded. And another Roosevelt turnover. 2:18 first quarter. Ottumwa 15, Roosevelt 8. Krause will walk this into the front court. Gentry comes out to pressure. Krause throws it right corner. Riley Heinbaugh for 3. Count it! Told you in the pregame show she could shoot better than she has been. Heinbaugh with a 3. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. 18-8. Gentry left side still in the backcourt. Throws it across the timeline. Tough gather by Milliken right wing. Down to the baseline for Lee. Handoff to Ladinsky. Dribbles out to the wing. Throw it back up top to Milliken. 10-point lead for Ottumwa. Right wing goes to Ladinsky. Back up top to Milliken. Dribbles over towards the left wing. Picks it up. Lob it back up top, Ladinsky. Drives right. Goes in the corner, Guerrero. To the wing, Gentry. Shot fake, and they call the travel. Yeah, again, that's kind of iffy on that shot fake and drive. I've not been a fan of that call for years. Ottumwa benefits here. Minute 32 left in the quarter. 18-8 Bulldogs. Krause walks it into the front court. Right side for Yeager. Into the high post for Fuller. Skip it left wing for Krause. And she got called for a travel on the shot fake and drive. And if I didn't like the one down here that called on Roosevelt, I really don't like that one on Camden. There was barely a shot fake at all, just a little flinch of the shoulders. I don't know how that's a travel on either player. Roosevelt gets it back. Milliken right side to Ladinsky across the timeline in front of the scorer's table. Back up top to Milliken. Pass deflected but rescued by Gentry high on the left. Gentry back to the volleyball line. Left side to Guerrero. She'll launch a 3, high arcing, and an air ball caught underneath by Heinbaugh. Riley into the front court left side, finds Krause on the wing. Camden back up top to Heinbaugh. Into the high post, Fuller. Pivots, back to the left wing, Krause. Down low for Caldwell. And a held ball is called as Ladinsky reached in and tied her up. It'll stay with Ottumwa. 53.1 seconds left in the quarter. 20 on the shot clock. Bulldogs up 18-8. Kraus looking underneath. Got to get it in. Lobs it right wing to Heinball. Into the corner, Caldwell. Caldwell drives in, kicks it out to Heinball. Left wing to Kraus. In the corner, Yeager. Shot fake and a drive. Skip it right corner for Heinball. 15 on the shot clock. Underneath the Caldwell. Up against Guerrero. They call that a travel. Here's what I don't understand. That whistle blew before Caldwell took another step. She was kind of faking right up against Guerrero. But somehow every time you move the ball and try to do a ball fake, they're calling a travel here. Pass across the timeline to Milliken left side. About a 9-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ladinsky tried to split defenders into the lane, and a whistle blows. A foul is called on Ottumwa. They've got Camden Kraus. Her first, team foul number 2 in the quarter. So now the shot clock is off. Roosevelt inbounding. Lob it up top for Ladinsky. Riders can hold for one if they choose. They go right wing to Milliken. She's going to shoot a 3. Way off, and the rebound to Fuller. Now Ottumwa can hold for one. Fuller across the timeline, right wing to Kraus. She's going to push tempo. Drives in, cut off. Kick it out right wing to Caldwell. Into the high post, Fuller. Good catch. Left side to Yeager. Tough catch. Gathers it. And you can hear Coach Vandenberg say, pull it out. Let's get one shot here. So Kraus to the midcourt circle. 10 on the clock. Left wing to Heinbach. Down to 7. Skip it back to Kraus right side. Shot fake, down low. Baseline jumper, Fuller. In, out, and back in. 20-8. And the first quarter comes to an end. We're back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Ottumwa 20, Roosevelt 8 in our girls game. It'll be Roosevelt basketball. Bulldogs have Morgan, Caldwell, Cammie Pauls on the court with Maya Fuller and Camden Kraus. Roosevelt has brought back in Olivia Bailey, who sat a lot of the first quarter with 2 fouls. And Bailey gets it left side. She's 6 foot, but she plays perimeter. Now drives in, baseline jumper, too strong. Rebound tapped out, and Roosevelt has it. Swing it up top, Gentry. She'll try a 3. That's too strong off the glass, and the rebound to Fuller. Maya Fuller, long pass up ahead. Kraus right wing. Kraus drives in the lane. Little runner. Deflected. Morgan's got the rebound. Kick it to the corner. Cammie Pauls. Shot fake. Tries to drive. Cut off by Milliken. And then Milliken knocks the ball out of bounds. Kraus saying she got fouled on that shot. Looked like she got fouled to me. But they didn't call it. Ottumwa will inbound here. Substitution for Roosevelt. Hoda Muhammad, a 5'5" sophomore, in for the first time, replacing Meredith Gentry. Muhammad, Milliken, Bailey, Savannah Lee, and Jasmine Guerrero, the 5 on the floor for Roosevelt. Inbounds for Ottumwa comes to Hunter Caldwell high on the right. Up top to Kraus. Kraus back right wing to Cammie Pauls. Pauls to the corner for Nellie Morgan. Morgan up top, leaping catch by Kraus. Camden, right side to Pauls. Now a 3 on the way by Cammie, off the rim, no. Morgan the rebound though, put it back and got fouled. Nellie Morgan will shoot 2. Pauls wanted to throw that inside to Morgan. The defender backed off, left her wide open, so Cammie took the shot. Missed it, but Morgan got the rebound, and she goes to the line. And Savannah Lee just picked up her second foul. First of the second quarter on Roosevelt. Again, no more 1-and-1s. 5 fouls a quarter, and then you're all automatically in a double bonus. Nellie hits the first free throw, her first point of the night, 21-8. Jalea Lee back in for Roosevelt, replacing Savannah Lee. Nellie was at an even 50% on the season from the line. Hits her first one, trying to make it 2 for 2. Second free throw up. Got them both. 22-8. In the backcourt, Milliken left side. To the center for Bailey. Back left to Milliken. Dribbles up towards the timeline. Across the timeline to Bailey. Bailey to the right wing. Lob underneath for Lee. Lee, turn around underneath. Shot no good, but a foul called on Ottumwa, and that'll send Jalea Lee to the line. Ottumwa's really trying to not let her catch it down there because she's 5'11" and very powerful. That time she got the catch and drew the foul on Caldwell. First on Hunter. Lee's free throw in and out, no good. Lee had been 5 of 7 from the line before that free throw missed. 6:56 second quarter. Free throw no good. Rebound tapped, and Guerrero has it for Roosevelt. Kicks it out to Muhammad. Muhammad in the lane, got through, laid it up and in. Nice move by Hoda Muhammad for Roosevelt, and that ends a 16-0 Ottumwa run. It's 22-10. Kraus left side for Fuller to the baseline. Morgan back to Fuller on the wing. Maya bounce it up top to Pauls. Right wing to Kraus. Kraus a baseline drive. Bounce across to Morgan, left block. Out to the left wing. Fuller for 3. Off the rim, no. Hunter Caldwell the rebound in traffic. Turn around and she's fouled, and Hunter Caldwell will shoot 2. Bulldogs doing work on the offensive glass. That'll be on Jalea Lee, her first. Team foul number 2 in the quarter on the Riders. 6:27 second quarter. Caldwell at the line, 4 of 13 on the season. First one, though, was good. 23-10. Kenna Ladinsky back in, replacing Jasmine Guerrero for Roosevelt. One more free throw for Hunter Caldwell. Puts it up, knocks it down. Bulldogs have hit all 4 of their free throws in the quarter. They lead 24-10. Milliken to the left for Bailey against the press. Back right to Milligan. Back left to Bailey, nearly over her head, but her 6-foot frame allowed her to jump up and catch it. Back to Milliken as they're across the timeline. Lob into the high post from Bailey. Up top to Milliken. Throw it left corner of Muhammad. Muhammad back to Milliken. Back to Muhammad on the wing. And yeah, she bunny hopped before she took that three-pointer. That is a travel, and Ottumwa gets it back. 6:05 left in the half. 2 subs for Ottumwa. Riley Heinbaugh, Briley Yeager will check in. Fuller and Pauls will check out. 24-10 Ottumwa. Great start to this one for the Bulldogs. Remember, Ottumwa finished tied for 3rd in the conference last year, and it was North and Roosevelt they were behind. Now, both North and Roosevelt are not what they were last year, but Ottumwa trying to pick up another win against a team they were behind in last year's standings. Kraus up top, drives right through the crowd, has it taken away. Milliken the other way. Heinbaugh trying to catch up. Layup no, but they will call the foul on Riley Heinbaugh. That's her second. Team foul number 2 of the quarter on the Bulldogs. And Brina Milliken, who's 3 for 6 from the line this season, going to the charity stripe to shoot 2. 5:41 to go here in the second quarter. First one by Milliken is good. Subs for both teams. Allie Gedkin is in for Ottumwa. 5'3" freshman replacing Heinbaugh. Roosevelt brings back Savannah Lee. One more free throw here for Milliken. Got them both. She's got 5 points. And Milliken will check out now, and Meredith Gentry will replace her. 24-12. Dogs still doubling up the Riders here. 5:41 to go until the half. Kraus will walk it across the timeline. Gentry waits for her there. Kraus left side, finds Gedkin on the wing. Into the corner for Yeager. Yeager dribbles the wing, back in the corner. 3 on the way by Kraus. In and out, no good. Rebound to Lee underneath. It's almost run that set play a couple of times. Pass up ahead to Ladinsky. Throws it up top for Gentry. Back to the right side, Ladinsky. A right wing 3 on the way. No good, and the rebound out to Nellie Morgan. Roosevelt likes to shoot that 3, but again, they're not very good at it for the most part. Yeager into the high post for Caldwell. Bounces underneath. Morgan has to rescue it. Back to Caldwell. And Caldwell tried to step into a short jumper there and got called for a travel. And boy, I just don't know about these. I've seen Roosevelt take more steps than that and not get called for travel tonight. Now a long pass into the front court. Morgan knocks it away into the back court. Nelly runs it down. One-on-one, needs help, gets it on the wing to Yeager. Underneath to Gedkin, and the layup good. Great passing from Morgan to Yeager to Allie Gedkin for her first bucket, 26-12. Across the timeline under pressure, Gentry. Off a tough pass, I think, from Ladinsky. Now Gentry high on the left side, brings it between the circles. Throw it right side to Ladinsky. Back left wing to Olivia Bailey. Bailey, a lob underneath for Lee. Nice move, but Lee misses the layup. Tried to get her on rebound. Got fouled, and they're saying that's a shooting foul. That was a rebounding foul, not a shooting foul. I'll give you Nellie Morgan committing the foul there. That was pretty obvious, but Lee wasn't going back up. But Lee going to the line, where she's 0 for 2 on the night. That's the first foul on Nellie Morgan. Team foul number 3 as Lee gets the free throw to go in for her first point, 26-13. Still don't know how that's a shooting foul. Second free throw, no good, and the rebound to Yeager. Bulldogs up by 13. Riley across the timeline, bounce it left side for Kraus. Kraus will walk it back up top, goes right side for Gedkin. Back up top to Kraus. Back right side to Gedkin, open for a three. Count it! Allie Gedkin with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. 29-13, 5 in a row for Allie. Long pass up ahead through the hands of Ladinsky and out of bounds into the Ottumwa bench. Halfway through the second quarter, Dogs up by 16. Camden Kraus will walk it across the timeline. It's a zone, but Gentry's pressing way up high. It's almost a 3-2 zone now. Gedkin on the right side, back up top to Kraus. And Gentry's just chasing whoever has the ball up top. They go right corner for Gedkin. And a reach-in foul is called on Savannah Lee, and that's her third. That's a third team foul of the quarter on Roosevelt, but again, more importantly, one of their starters, Savannah Lee, just picked up her third personal. She'll check out, and Brianna Milliken back in. Inbounds comes right corner to Gedkin, back on the wing to Yeager. Yeager bounce it back to Gedkin. Allie, lob up top deflected, but Caldwell rescues it. Hunter gets it to Kraus on the left side up high, to the left wing for Yeager. High post for Caldwell, turnaround jumper, got it. Hunter Caldwell, the elbow jumper, she's got 4. 31-13 Dogs. In the backcourt, Bailey, hesitation dribble across the timeline, splits defenders, takes it all the way in. A whistle and a blocking foul on Ottumwa as Olivia Bailey, trying to go coast to coast, will earn a trip to the free throw line, and Hunter Caldwell gets her second foul, team foul number 4 of the second quarter on Ottumwa. Bailey at the line, 4 of 5 on the young season, very good shooter. First free throw here is good. That's her 4th point. She averages 9.5 a game. Caldwell checks out. Cammie Paul's back in. 3:18 left in the half, 31-14 Ottumwa. Bailey with one more free throw for Roosevelt, and no good. The rebound to Paul's underneath. Cammie slows it up across the timeline. Throws it right wing to Yeager way up high. Into the high post for Gedkin. Lob it left wing for Pauls, up top to Kraus. Shot fake and a drive, jump stop in the lane, goes up. Was that foul on the floor, or is it a shooting foul? Two officials have a discussion here. It's the 4th team foul on Roosevelt, and they're going to say not a shooting foul. And it is the first foul on Brianna Milliken. 3:05 left in the half, and now both teams about to enter the bonus. Inbound to Morgan, to the wing Gedkin, left side to Pauls, left corner for Kraus. Back to Pauls. Picked up a dribble up top, left wing to Yeager. Yeager penetrates, cut off, kicks it right wing to Pauls. Long three on the way for Cammie, off the rim, no. Long rebound, though, won by Riley Yeager, great hustle. Yeager into the lane for Pauls, got bumped, no call. Yeager swings it right corner for Gedkin, to the wing Kraus. Up top for Yeager, left corner Pauls. Pauls a baseline drive, cut off, double team, kick it out to Yeager. Yeager curls into the lane, up top Gedkin, right wing Kraus. Down low for Morgan, and a foul called on Roosevelt on the entry pass, and that'll put Ottumwa in the bonus with 2:30 left in the half. Bulldogs will shoot 2 here, and that is the second foul on Jalea Lee, their center. Morgan at the line, 2 of 2 on the night. First one up and good. 32-14. One more free throw for Nellie Morgan. Puts it up, knocks it down. Boy, that's nice to see. 33-14. Inbound to Gentry right side. To the middle, Bailey. Olivia Bailey back across the timeline to Gentry right side. Gentry dribbles to the wing, cut off nicely by Gedkin. And Gentry just lost the dribble out of bounds into the Ottumwa bench. Good pressure by the freshman Allie Gedkin, forcing that turnover. Substitution Ottumwa, Maya Fuller in timeout. Ottumwa 30-second timeout. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa, after taking its first timeout, will inbound in the backcourt in front of its own bench. 2:21 left in the half. Bulldogs leading Roosevelt 33-14. Kraus into the front court. Left side for Gedkin. Up top to Fuller. Way up high, left side it goes to Yeager. Yeager dribbles up top. Pass it left wing to Gedkin. Alley up top to Kraus. Still 18 on the shot clock. Camden penetrates, lost it, got it back, lost it again. Lee steals it. Long pass up ahead. Ladinsky runs it down, gathers it, and lays it in. Kenna Ladinsky, her first bucket, 33-16. A couple of times Kraus has tried to split that double team, and I think those are her only 2 turnovers of the half. Camden right side for Yeager. To the high post, Fuller. Underneath to a cutting Morgan. And they call a travel. She got bumped from behind. If she gets bumped and knocked off her, off her pivot foot, that's a foul, not a travel. How is that not a foul? In the backcourt, Gentry races across the timeline. Pass deflected. Kraus picks it off. Little karma there. Kraus up the right side, 2-on-2. Camden all the way in. The layup off the glass, off the rim. No. Morgan fights for the rebound, wins it, lay it up, no, but she's fouled, and Nellie will shoot 2. Well, Nellie was getting to the line. It was just a matter of when they were going to give the call. And they will get the second foul on Brianna Milliken. Someone was already in the bonus. It was a shooting foul anyway. Morgan at the line. First one here. Good. 34-16. Nellie has 5 in the game so far. Second free throw, got them both. Boy, what a half this has been for Ottumwa, 35-16. Bulldogs average 48 points a game. They've already got 35 here in the second quarter. Milliken on the right side gets across the timeline, dribbles to the wing, throw it back up top for Gentry. Minute 15 left in the half. Gentry between the circles, bounce it left side for Ladinsky. Ladinsky, throw it back up top to Milliken. Right side for Bailey. Bailey, a 3 on the way. Got it. Boy, that shot is pure for Olivia Bailey. Her second 3 of the night. She's got 7 in the game, 35-19. Under a minute to go until halftime. Kraus right side to Yeager. Yeager back up top to Gedkin. Left wing to Kraus, baseline to Morgan. Into the lane, Fuller. Got the shot off and got fouled, and Maya Fuller shooting 2. And the foul's starting to pile up a bit on Roosevelt here in the first half. Kenna Ladinsky, that's only her first, but you've got 3 other players with 2 fouls and 1 Savannah Lee who has 3 fouls. Fuller at the line, 1 of 2 on the season, hasn't been there much. First one here, too strong off the back iron. It's Ottumwa's first miss of the quarter. They had hit their first 8. Still having a good first half at the line. Maya's second is good. That's her 10th point, and it's 36-19 Bulldogs. Milliken to Bailey. Bailey back to Milliken across the timeline on the right side on a dribble. About a 13-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gentry picked up a dribble up high, goes left side for Ladinsky. She'll try a 3 off the rim, no. Gedkin fought for the rebound. Bailey had it, fed it in the lane to Jalea Lee, but she missed the putback. Morgan falling down, gets the rebound, gets it to Kraus. 23 seconds left in the half. Kraus to the right side. She got bumped by Milliken. The ball goes out of bounds. They just say out of bounds to Ottumwa. Boy, Roosevelt's been called for a lot of fouls. I'll give you that. But there have been a few instances of some pretty hard contact that have not been called fouls in this half. Yeager inbounds up top to Kraus. And you can hear Coach Vandenberg saying one shot. Yeager on the right wing, back up top to Kraus. Left side for Gedkin. Gedkin under heavy pressure from Milliken. Milliken knocks it away, has the steal, takes it down, missed the layup, but Gedkin fouled her. 6.9 seconds left, and Brianna Milliken will shoot two. Gedkin, her first foul. Milliken 2 for 2 from the line tonight. First free throw is good here. Her 6th point, 36-20. One more free throw for Milliken, the 5'6" junior. Puts it up. She got them both. It's almost got, well, the clock started before the inbound. The clock shouldn't have started that quickly. 2 seconds, 1 second. Kraus for three, no good. 36-21 in Ottumwa. And the Ottumwa bench knows that Kyle Kramer's over at the scores table saying, why'd you start the clock on us before the inbounds? 36-21, the Bulldogs up 15 at the half. We'll take 3 minutes and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Lisco customers, we have big holiday news. Our Lisco offices are moving to our new downtown Fairfield location beginning Monday, December 11th. As a local company, we are incredibly excited to have this new centralized location to help better accommodate our customers. As always, visit us at lisco.com or give us a call at 641-209-5400. And starting December 11th, stop in and see us at 58 East Burlington Avenue, right on the south side of the Fairfield Square. We hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and we look forward to seeing you. Happy holidays from all of us at Lisco.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime. Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic, North 63 next to Walgreens, for the ultimate Sonic experience. By William Penn University, the place to widen your potential. Daytime, online, and evening classes begin every 8 weeks. Visit wmpenn.edu for more information. And by Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com. Big first half for your Ottumwa girls team tonight. They lead Des Moines Roosevelt 36-21. Camden Krause scored the first 8 points of the game for Ottumwa, but she hasn't scored since. But that's fine because her teammates are also scoring tonight. Maya Fuller has 10 points. Krause has 8. Nellie Morgan has 6. Ellie Gedkin has 5. Hunter Caldwell has 4. And Riley Heinbaugh has 3. For Des Moines Roosevelt, Olivia Bailey and Brina Milliken each have 7 points, but they don't have a lot of help. Meredith Gentry has 2, Hoda Mohammed has 2, Kenna Ladinsky has 2, and Jalea Lee has 1 point. Free throw shooting. This has been the best first half Ottumwa's had all season from the line. The Bulldogs were 10 of 13 from the charity stripe. Roosevelt wasn't bad. They won 8 of 12 from the free throw line. And foul trouble, Ottumwa does have 2 starters with 2 fouls. It's once again Riley Heinbaugh and Hunter Caldwell. But Roosevelt's in worse foul trouble. Savannah Lee, one of their starters, picked up 3 fouls in the first half. Brina Milliken has 2. Olivia Bailey has 2. That's our 2 leading scorers so far. They each have 2 fouls. And Jalea Lee, their center, also has 2 fouls in the first half. Ottumwa got out to the great start. They led 20-8 at the end of the first quarter, ended that first quarter on a 12-0 run, made it a 16-0 run before Roosevelt scored again. Now, I wanted to point out a comparison to last year when we played Roosevelt at Roosevelt in the early part of the season. The Bulldogs had an 18-point second quarter in that game, had a 6-point lead at the half. Roosevelt came back with a 16-7 third quarter and ended up pulling away and winning that game by 12. This year, Ottumwa had the great first quarter, an even better quarter than they had last year, but then added to it in the second quarter, outscored the Riders 16-13 in that second quarter, and it is a 15-point halftime lead for Ottumwa as they try to win this battle of teams that are 2-0 to start off the conference season. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and surrounding areas. By Family First Chiropractic on West 2nd Street in Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. And by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider now in Wapello County. Go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to purchase fiber internet at your home. Dogs up 15 at the half. We're back in 3 minutes for the start of the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
Do you know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
This is Ottumwa with Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? You don't really want to cook? Stop in and see us. We are known for the best pizza in Southeast Iowa. Enjoy a mouth-watering steak or an awesome tenderloin. We also have salads, pasta, chicken and fish, and of course, amazing Greek food. Call ahead for carryout. Our full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you for making us your favorite restaurant. We look forward to serving you at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse.
Opa! Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albia Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
About ready to start the second half of Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on our live video stream. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Evans Middle School. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, our radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Your Bulldog girls open the second half, leading Roosevelt 36-21. It'll be Riley Yeager, Camden Kraus, Riley Heinbaugh, Hunter Caldwell, Nellie Morgan, the 5 starters on the floor for OHS. Roosevelt will break the huddle with Kenna Ladinsky, Olivia Bailey, Brina Milliken, Savannah Lee, and Jalea Lee. So one change from their starting lineup. Meredith Gentry starts the second half on the bench, and Ladinsky in her place. Roosevelt sets up their 2-3 zone. Roosevelt in gray, Ottumwa in white. Up top is Kraus, rounded pick by Morgan, right wing. To the right corner, Heinbaugh. Heinbaugh, baseline drive cut off, kick it out to Kraus on the wing. Curls in, gets it up top to Yeager, right wing to Heinbaugh. Down to the baseline, Nellie Morgan. Morgan underneath the Caldwell. And a foul, a bump foul is called. That's the kind of foul Ottumwa was wanting called in the first half. They get it called here on Ladinsky, and that is her second. First foul of the second quarter, or pardon me, the second half, the third quarter on Roosevelt. Kraus looking to inbound, and a lob to the right wing for Yeager. Back to the corner, Kraus. Down low for Morgan, trying to post up on Lee. Out to the right wing for Kraus again. Camden drives in, had it stripped. Bailey picks it up ahead to Savannah Lee. Has to gather it in, get it behind her Milliken. Milliken drives in, lays it up. Not a lot of contact there, but a foul called on Ottumwa. They'll get it on Riley Yeager, her first. I thought maybe Ottumwa could have stepped in and taken a charge there, but it didn't happen. Now Milliken at the line where she's 4-4 on the night. First one is no good. Bulldogs 2-0 in the conference, 4-1 on the season. Roosevelt also 2-0 in the conference, 4-3 overall. Second free throw for Milliken is good. She has a team high 8 points. And Ottumwa's lead is 36-22. Our scoreboard operator gave the point to Ottumwa. That's not our point. Heinbaugh drives in, went up, a lot of contact, no call. Loose ball picked up by Milliken. Milliken left wing, thought about a three, gets it up top, Jalea Lee, right wing to Ladinsky. In the corner, Bailey. They get the scoreboard right. It's 36-22. Ladinsky up top. Back right side to Bailey. Quick three on the way. Back iron, no. And Morgan skies for the rebound. A lot of reaching in, no call, and she gets it ahead to Yeager. Riley into the front court, right down the center. Kick it right wing to Kraus for three. That's off the mark. A weak side rebound, fought for, and out of bounds. Last touched by Roosevelt as Nellie Morgan battled with Bailey, and it was last off of Olivia Bailey. Did that ball not draw iron? The shot clock hasn't reset. 21 on the shot clock. Shouldn't be a big deal for Ottumwa. Inbound goes up top to Heinbaugh. Back left wing to Kraus. Into the high post. Caldwell. Dish underneath, intended for Morgan, stolen by Ladinsky. Ottumwa not out of the gates hot to start the third quarter. Ladinsky in the front court, right side for Savannah Lee. Back to Ladinsky. Up top to Milliken. Milliken kind of holding it, looking for somewhere to go to. Gets it to Ladinsky, who comes back out to get it. Dribbling between the circles. Lob it down for Lee. Double team comes. Put the shot up. No good. Good defense by Nellie Morgan there. Rebound to Yeager. Yeager up head to Kraus, right wing. Tried to drive baseline and a blocking foul, and that's going to be the third on Kenna Ladinsky. 2 quick fouls on her here in the third quarter. Not a shooting foul. Maya Fuller, a quick sub in for Ottumwa, replacing Nellie Morgan. Inbounds comes to Caldwell, right corner to the wing Yeager. Back to the corner, Kraus. Kraus gets it on the wing to Caldwell, into the lane for Fuller, dribbles out, gets it back to Caldwell on the right wing. Hunter reverses direction, gets it to Kraus. Camden throws it left side for Heinbaugh, into the high post Fuller. Turnaround jumper blocked. Lee throws it up ahead to no one in particular. Oh, and there's a tough break. Heinbaugh was trying to tip it away from Savannah Lee, and the tip went off the shin of Kraus and went all the way out of bounds on the baseline to our left. And Roosevelt will inbound in the front court from the baseline. Meredith Gentry checks back in for Roosevelt, replacing Ladinsky. Inbounds comes to Lee, left block, double team, dribbles around it, got to the right block and missed the layup. Rebound to Caldwell. Now Yeager the other way. Bulldogs haven't scored in this third quarter. Left side to Heinbaugh, high post Fuller. And Maya got called for travel. They are really quick on the travel here. Maya pivoted and lost the dribble and still somehow traveled. Bulldogs do set up pressure. Inbounds to Gentry to the center, Milliken. Milliken back to Gentry across the timeline right side. Down towards the corner, kicks it back to Milliken. Long three on the way, short off the rim. Lee's got the rebound and the putback good. First field goal for Jalea Lee. She's got 3 points. It's almost lead down to 12, 36-24. We're nearly 3 minutes into the third quarter, and Bulldogs haven't scored this quarter. Left side up high is Heinbaugh, back up top to Kraus. Pressured by Bailey. Kraus dribbles around a pick in the lane, runner in the lane, off the glass, no. A lot of contact in there, no foul. Not sure what game these Stripes are watching. Gentry up top to Jalea Lee, right back to Gentry. 36-24, lob too tall for Milliken at the high post, and Caldwell picks up the loose ball. Camden Kraus back into the front court, finds Yeager at the volleyball line. Yeager picked up her dribble, goes left side to Heinbaugh. Into the high post Fuller, down the lane, short jumper, off the rim, no, but it got her own rebound. Gets it up top to Heinbaugh. Heinbaugh drives in, runner against Lee, and a foul is called this time. Jalea Lee gets her third foul. It's the second time Heinbaugh has driven in and run right into Jalea Lee, and Lee didn't like the call, but she's called for her third foul. Heinbaugh at the line, 5 of 11 on the season. 4:22 mark of the third quarter, and Riley's free throw is good. Bulldogs finally on the board in the quarter, 37-24. They still lead by 13. Caldwell out, Morgan in for OHS. And Hoda Muhammad is back in for Roosevelt, replacing Jalea Lee. Lee will sit for the moment with those 3 fouls. 3 different Rough Riders have 3 fouls. One of them, Savannah Lee, is still in the game. Riley's second free throw too strong off the back iron, and Muhammad with the rebound. 37-24, 4:20 to go in the third. Gentry, skip it left side for Milliken. Into the corner, Bailey. 3 on the way. Got it. Boy, you can't leave her any room. She's got 10 points, and Roosevelt's got the lead down to 10. Ottumwa's up 37-27. High on the right side is Yeager. Up top, Kraus. Left side, Heinbaugh to the baseline. Morgan underneath the Fuller. Skip it right corner for Yeager. Shot fake and a drive. Bounce across and stolen by Gentry, but she stepped out of bounds. And the Bulldogs catch a break there as they turn it over but get it right back. 3:56 left in the third. Kraus to inbound from the baseline. Lob it left wing for Yeager. Bounce it up top to Fuller. Right corner for Kraus. Tried to go underneath the Heinball, who didn't see the pass, and the loose ball picked up by Muhammad. Here comes Roosevelt trying to make it a single-digit deficit. Right wing is Gentry. Her pass deflected, but rescued by Milliken. And then an official's timeout. And they're not happy with where the shot clock is. And they'll put it at 28. Allie Gedkin's coming in for Ottumwa, replacing Heinbaugh. 3:41 left in the third. All the travels they've called in this game that I didn't like, and then I thought Gentry absolutely traveled a moment ago. They didn't call it. Gentry in the corner to the wing Milliken. Throw it left side Muhammad. Muhammad curls right, gets it back to Milliken. And the shot clock ran out well before it should. It said 28, and then it ran out. I don't know what happened. We have a malfunction of some kind. So now they put 26 on the shot clock. Milliken will inbound from the far side to Gentry. Back to Milliken, and then the shot clock was suddenly down to 8. I'm not sure what the issue is with the shot clock. I wonder if they can just run it down from 35. Well, now they reset it at 26 again. And now they're running shot clock and game clock for a moment to get the shot clock where they want it. Then they may put time back on the game clock. And they do. So the game clock back to 3:28. The shot clock now at 24. And let's see if we can finish this possession now. Milliken will again inbound to Gentry. Back to Milliken, right corner. Back to Gentry. Up top, Muhammad. Dribbles left. Now back to the free throw line. Stolen by Maya Fuller. Fuller doesn't have numbers. Trying to go one-on-one against Gentry and lays it up. Spins out, no good. Gedkin tipped the rebound to Yeager. Briley, turnaround in the lane. Got the shot up, blocked, and the rebound to Gentry. Gentry into the front court left side. Brings it up top. Lob it right corner, Muhammad. Underneath, pass stolen by Yeager. And we get a reach-in on Savannah Lee, and that's her 4th foul. And that was foolish after the pass never got to her. Savannah Lee picks up her 4th. It's team foul number 4 on Roosevelt here in the third quarter. 2 subs for Roosevelt here. Kenna Ladinsky back in, as is Jasmine Guerrero. Savannah Lee and Hoda Muhammad will sit. 37-27, Bulldogs still up 10. They've only scored 1 point this whole third quarter. Roosevelt's only scored 6. This could be even closer. Gedkin up top to Yeager. Right side for Kraus. Into the high post, Fuller. Down underneath to an open Nellie Morgan layup, good. That's how you beat that zone. Morgan's got 8 points, 39-27. On the right side is Gentry, to the left side Milliken. Across the timeline, a lob right wing to Gentry. Skip it left corner for Guerrero. She'll try a 3. That's an air ball caught by Morgan. Handed off to Kraus and Camden into the front court. Right corner for Fuller. She's open for 3. Too strong. Weak side rebound to Gedkin. Too far into the rim, so she brings it out. Up top to Fuller. Right wing to Yeager. Back out right side. Kraus for 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound tapped by Morgan, but controlled by Gentry. So 39-27 Dogs. Gentry into the front court left side. Up top, Milliken. Back to Gentry in the corner. Back up top, Milligan. Skip it right wing Ladinsky. Back to Milliken. Under 2 to go in the third. High post for Bailey. Right wing to Ladinsky. Baseline drive cut off. There's a back to Guerrero in the lane. Out to Bailey, right wing. Off the rim, no good. A rare miss, but the rebound to Gentry in the weak side. Down to the baseline, Ladinsky. To the left wing, Milliken. New shot clock. Back to Ladinsky. She'll try a 3, and she got it. They're just going to keep shooting 3s. And a timeout at Ottumwa. Minute 33 left in the third. Bulldogs lead by 9. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. By Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, your local pediatric provider. Mercy One Ottumwa, your best life, our one purpose. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Ottumwa leading, but the lead down to 9, 39-30. Bulldogs led by 15 at the half. They've been outscored 9-3 here in this third quarter. Inbounds comes to Kraus. Gentry is doing a one-person pressure. Kraus gets across the timeline. Dribbles to the middle, bounce it high on the left to Gedkin. Gedkin has it stolen away by Milliken. Milliken takes it down, missed the layup, and the rebound to Caldwell. Dogs catch a break there. Up ahead to Gedkin, and it got away from her, but she gets it back. Throw it up top to Kraus. Roosevelt really trying to pressure the Ottumwa ball handlers here. Kraus, left side to Gedkin. Back up top to Fuller, into the high post Caldwell. Pivots, throws it left wing for Gedkin. Lob into the high post again. Caldwell underneath the Morgan, and she's fouled, and Olivia Bailey just picked up her third. That's how you got to do it. Get the ball into the high post and look for the cutter down low. It's worked a couple times in this quarter. Bailey's got her third. Morgan's at the line where she is 6 of 6 on the night. The ball can't stick on the wings right now with the pressure that Gentry and Milliken are providing. Nelly's first free throw off the front iron, no good. I apologize for the announcer jinx. Still 39-30. Riley Heinball back in for Ottumwa, replacing Gedkin, and Jalea Lee back in for Roosevelt, replacing Guerrero. One more free throw for Nellie Morgan, trying to put Ottumwa back up by double digits. Free throw up, in and out, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled eventually by Roosevelt, Jalea Lee. Ottumwa didn't need an empty trip right there. Gentry between the circles. 19-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 41 seconds left in the quarter. Milliken up top to Gentry. Gentry dribbles over to the right. Into the high post for Bailey. Long two-point jumper is an air ball out of bounds. Shot clock is off. 29 seconds left in the quarter. Bulldogs can hold for one here. Inbound to Kraus, and here comes Gentry to pressure in the backcourt. Ball bounces left side to Heinball. Heinball now pressured by Gentry. Down to the baseline, Nellie Morgan. Into the high post, Caldwell. Skip it right corner for Maya Fuller. Out to Kraus, who brings it back behind the volleyball line. Left side to Heinball. Back to Kraus. Dogs would like to hold for one here. Kraus splits defenders, jump past the baseline. Caldwell's jumper off the rim, no. Rebound to Bailey. Roosevelt's got 8 seconds. Milliken into the front court left side. Picks it up way up high. Throws it to Lee, 2 seconds, back to Milliken. Bailey got a quick three off the buzzer, no good. 39-30, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
So battle yourself. You gotta get up and want it. You're bruising your picture by losing and wishing that you had a different opponent.
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa 39, Roosevelt 30. Rough Riders have the ball. Milliken to the right wing. Up top, Kenna Ladinsky. Left corner for Meredith Gentry. Gentry underneath. Tough catch by Lee. Her pass deflected. Bailey rescues it. Up top to Ladinsky. Right wing, Milliken. Milliken around a pick. Launches a three. Off the rim, no. And a good box out by Camden Kraus. She's got the rebound. Bulldogs back the other way, trying to get back up by double digits. Ball goes left side to Riley Heinbaugh. Heinbaugh. Skip it. Right wing for Fuller. Fuller to the high post for Caldwell. Caldwell tried to drive in. Lost it on the floor. Goes down to get it. Tries to get it to Morgan. Morgan trying to get it out, a whistle, and a timeout at Ottumwa. Still up 9, we're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
$18 on the shot clock as Ottumwa looks to inbound. Kraus into the lane for Caldwell. Short jumper. Counted in the foul. Hunter Caldwell converts the 10-footer, and she'll have a chance at a three-point play. That's a big bucket. The foul is on, I believe, Meredith Gentry, her first foul of the fourth quarter on the Rough Riders. Caldwell 2 of 2 from the line tonight. She's got 6 points, trying to make it 7. Free throw up and good, and it's 42-30. Dogs back up 12. Bulldogs set up their press. Bailey in the backcourt, left side to Gentry. Gentry drifting to the right, gets it to Bailey across the timeline. Back to Gentry between the circles. Dribbles right, finds Ladinsky on the wing. Back to Gentry. Gentry up top, left side for Milliken. To the corner, Ladinsky. Back to the wing, Milliken. Bulldogs in that zone, trying to not let it get inside to Lee or Bailey. All up top to Milliken. Lob right side to Gentry. Back up top, Milliken. Left side, Ladinsky. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Milliken around a pick. A three off the rim, no. Right at the shot clock buzzer. Rebound to Fuller. Good defense by Ottumwa. Fuller up ahead to Kraus. Kraus has a lane to drive in, lay it up. No, a lot of contact, no foul. Morgan the rebound, got mauled, and she'll shoot 2. Boy, Jalea Lee reached around with both arms. I don't know how that wasn't a foul when Kraus got decked on her layup, but Lee does get her 4th foul with 6:39 to go, and now 2 Riders have 4 fouls, both Lees, Savannah Lee and Jalea Lee. Morgan at the line. First one, good. Nellie hit her first 6. She missed her last 2, but knocks that one down. Briley Yeager in for Ottumwa. Savannah Lee replacing Jalea Lee for Roosevelt, so that's one player with 4 fouls replacing another. 43-30, one more free throw for Nellie Morgan. Yeager, by the way, replaced Hunter Caldwell. Nellie's free throw, good, got them both. 10 points now for Nellie Morgan. 44-30. Bailey across the timeline, pass stolen by Briley Yeager. Yeager up ahead to Kraus, right wing. Underneath to Maya Fuller, missed the layup. Morgan the rebound, shot blocked. And now Lee has it, long pass up ahead. Ladinsky was behind the defense, had to rescue the ball left side. Out to the wing, Milligan. One dribble in with 3, off the rim, no. Rebound to Morgan, saves it from going out of bounds, and Fuller rescues it. Up ahead to Yeager. Yeager around Milliken, who hits the deck. That pass deflected. Morgan catches the deflection, misses the layup, got hacked at, no call. Rebound to Bailey. Boy, Whistle's getting swallowed on both ends here. Bailey into the front court. Right corner, Ladinsky got open for a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound to Yeager. Maybe slow it up here. I think that's what Coach Vandenberg's saying. Slow it down. Still 44-30 after all that. Milliken pressuring Yeager. Get it across the timeline to Kraus. Now Milliken comes to pressure Kraus. Kraus pivots, gets it left side to Heinbaugh. To the corner, Yeager. Into the left side of the lane, Fuller underneath to Morgan. Kick it out right wing, Kraus to Heinbaugh. Left wing to Yeager. Underneath to Fuller. Fuller drives in on Savannah Lee. The short jumper, no. Rebound tapped out by Fuller, but it goes to Milliken. Got to slow her down. She'll try to go coast to coast. Pulls up at the free throw line. Lob it right wing to Ladinsky. Hands it to Gentry for a three. Too strong. Rebound to Heinbaugh underneath. Dogs still up 14. 5:18 to go in the fourth. 44-30. Up top to Yeager. To the high post, Fuller right side. Skip it left wing, Heinbaugh. Baseline drive. Got it to Morgan in the lane. Now to Fuller. Skip it right corner to Krause. To the wing, Yeager. And a 3-second call in the lane. I was afraid of that. Fuller caught that pass, one full step inside the free throw line, kicked it out, and did not get out of the lane in time. 5:05 to go. Bulldogs still up 14. They set up the zone press. Inbound to Milliken left side. Lob it right side, Ladinsky. Back to Milliken. And across the timeline, right side to Ladinsky. On the right wing, back up top, Milliken. Bobbles it. Right side, Ladinsky again. Back up top, Milliken, pardon me. Left side to Gentry. Gentry dribbles to the free throw line, lob it right corner, Ladinsky. Drives a baseline drive, cut off by Morgan. 10 on the shot clock. Her pass stolen by Krause. Krause up ahead, Fuller behind everybody. She's got to save it. Gets it to Krause on the wing. Underneath, off the hand of Yeager, who was behind her and out of bounds. Well, Ottumwa there trying for the amazing there and ended up turning it over. Roosevelt wants time. 4:32 to go. Dogs up 14. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Cassandra Brewer, clerical lead at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. If you're looking for a local provider to handle you and your family's healthcare needs, consider Mercy One Ottumwa. From pediatrics to geriatrics and everything in between, we are here for you year-round to assist you in your healthcare needs. We also offer our quick care walk-in clinic with no appointment necessary, open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4:30. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. And by Reflection Studio in downtown Ottumwa, where looking good doesn't happen by chance. It happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Bulldogs 44, Roughriders 30 in our girls game. 4:32 left in the fourth quarter. Ottumwa trying to do the same thing they did last Friday against Norths. Get out to a big lead and survive a rough third quarter. Ottumwa was outscored 9-3 in the third quarter. But they've outscored the Riders 5-0 here so far in the fourth. Ladinsky nearly traveled, got it back to Gentry. Gentry across the timeline as Ottumwa settles back into their zone. Meredith Gentry to the right side. And her pass kicked by Fuller as she tried to get it to Olivia Bailey. Jalea Lee and Savannah Lee both on the floor for the Roughriders, each playing with 4 fouls. Gentry inbounds up top to Ladinsky. Ladinsky dribbles left side, finds Gentry in the corner. Underneath for Lee, laid it up, missed it. Just rushed it, and the rebound pulled in by Fuller. Nellie Morgan was coming over to double team, and Lee just rushed that shot. Now Heinbaugh has it right wing. Up top for Krause, left side Yeager. Riley back up top to Krause. Bulldogs up 14. They can afford to be patient here. Heinbaugh back to Krause, left side Yeager. Just playing catch on the perimeter right now. Bailey out, heavy pressure on Krause, and that's a foul. And then Bailey slapped at the ball after the whistle. And now Olivia Bailey has 4 fouls. Team foul number 3 in the quarter on the Roughriders. Inbound to Krause with the fresh shot clock, 3:45 to go. So now 3 Riders in the game with 4 fouls. Into the high post Fuller. Turnaround jumper. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2. Who committed the foul there? If it's either of the Lees, they're out of the game. But it is not. It is Kenna Ladinsky, but that is her 4th. So 4 of the 5 players on the floor for Roosevelt have 4 fouls each. Maya Fuller at the line, 1 of 2 on the night. And she knocks the first one down. She's got 11 points. 45-30. One more free throw for Fuller. Puts it up. Gets the roll, and Ottumwa's matched its biggest lead at 16 points, 46-30. Hunter Caldwell in for Nellie Morgan. By the way, Brina Milliken came out of the game and is behind the bench with her right shoe off and apparently has some kind of foot injury. That's and I'm not being sarcastic. That is really unfortunate. She's a good player, but she's in some pain right now. Lee gets it to Savannah Lee, left wing to Bailey. Bailey right wing, Ladinsky. Ladinsky drives in, found a lane, laid it up too strong, and a foul on the rebound, or a foul on the shot. On Riley Heinbaugh, her third. Kind of a late whistle there. But Ladinsky will go to the line and shoot two. 75% on the season. First one here, left it short. Off the rim. Brina Milliken, probably Roosevelt's best defender, but looks like she's not going to be able to come back into the game. Second free throw short, but Bailey got the rebound. Brings it out to the wing. Gets it to Gentry. Gentry up top. Back to Bailey right wing. She's open for a look at a three. Missed that one, and Yeager runs down the rebound and gets it to Kraus. 3:05 to go. Bulldogs up 46-30. Pulling away here in the fourth quarter after Roosevelt had closed the gap in the third. And Kraus didn't get the ball across the timeline in time. Saw some pressure coming, kind of slowed down the dribble and lost track of time. A 10-second violation on Ottumwa. 3 minutes to go. Ladinsky will inbound it to Gentry. Gentry between the circles, goes left, now back towards the right. And a lob it on the wing to Ladinsky, right back to Gentry. High post, Jalea Lee, back to Gentry, right corner, Ladinsky underneath, and a steal, a leaping steal by Briley Yeager. Briley into the front court. Picked up her dribble, gets it to Caldwell up top, left wing for Heinbaugh, into the high post, Fuller knocked away and stolen. That was a pass into traffic. Up ahead is Gentry again. Left wing for Savannah Lee, right back to Gentry. Skip it right wing, Ladinsky. Back up top for Gentry. Back to Ladinsky. Back to Gentry. Dribbles left. Ottumwa's trying to keep tabs on Bailey. They lob it right wing to Ladinsky again. Lob underneath to Lee. Fouled on the shot. Jalea Lee will shoot two with 2:14 to go. Hunter Caldwell picks up her third. Team foul number 2 of the fourth quarter on Ottumwa. Lee at the line, 1 of 4 on the night. First one here is good. She has 4 points, 46-31. Second free throw, good. Lee 2 of 2 that trip, 46-32. Inbound to Kraus. Gentry is a one-person press in the backcourt. Yeager back to Kraus. And Camden across the timeline. Under pressure, picked up her dribble and gets it to Yeager high on the left. Riley back to Camden. 20 on the shot clock, 2 minutes left in the game. Right corner to Caldwell. Back to Kraus on the right wing. Camden pressured by Lee, gets it to Yeager, and Bailey comes out to pressure her. Riley back to Kraus up high, 8 on the shot clock. Camden to the right wing, 5 on the shot clock. Fuller got open for a 3, off the rim, no. Long rebound run down by Gentry. Lobs it to Lee, and Lee gets it right back to Gentry. Meredith Gentry into the front court right side. Minute and a half to go, Dogs up 14. Gentry right wing. Up to the top of the key, high post pass to Lee. Lead driving down against Caldwell. Put it up, and they call another foul on Ottumwa. That'd be the 4th on Caldwell. No, check that. That's Briley Yeager reaching in from the right side, her second. Team foul number 3. Lee back to the line with 1:22 to go. Puts it up and knocks it down. Jalea Lee's hit 3 free throws in a row here in the fourth quarter. Nellie Morgan back in for Ottumwa, replacing Yeager. One more free throw for Jalea Lee, the 5'11" sophomore. Puts it up. Got them both again. She's got 7 points. It's 46-34. The lead back down to 12. Now Roosevelt with a little bit more pressure. Kraus does get across the timeline left side. Hands it to Heinbaugh. Heinbaugh to the left. Back up top to Kraus. Dogs want to burn some clock here before they take a shot. Minute 10 left. Into the high post Fuller. Caldwell. Kicks it back out to Kraus. Kraus high on the right side to Fuller. I'm used to Fuller being in that high post spot. Left side to Heinball. Heinball baseline drive, bounce it across to Morgan, but it was knocked out of bounds by Gentry. 8 on the shot clock, 55.6 seconds left in the game. And Roosevelt wants a timeout. Bulldogs up 46-34. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Game reset, 51.7 seconds left in the fourth quarter, although I'm not sure that's correct. There's 8 seconds left on the shot clock, I know that. Ottumwa leading 46-34. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. Ottumwa has 2 full timeouts. Roosevelt has 2 30s. The next foul committed by Roosevelt will put Ottumwa in the bonus. And so the Riders down 12 with under a minute to go. They put 55 seconds on the clock. I don't think Roosevelt will foul here with only 8 seconds left on the shot clock, but if they want any chance to come back, they're probably going to have to foul after that. They're still working on the clock here. I thought it said 55.8 seconds when the ball went out of bounds, and then Roosevelt called the timeout. Now, when they call a timeout here on our scoreboards, the scoreboard will switch to a counter for how long the timeout is, 30 seconds or a minute. When the time came back, it said 51.7. Now it's completely reset. Apparently, Annie, we're destined to be here all night. The JV girls game took forever with a bunch of timeouts. Ottumwa did win that, by the way, 40-38. And now we're ready to go. There is 55.8 left. Inbounds underneath the Caldwell. Lay it up, no, but she's fouled. And Savannah Lee, I believe, just fouled out of the game. Lee's night will end. She did not score in the game. So Lee fouls out. Hoda Mohammed replaces her. Riley Yeager in to replace Nellie Morgan. Hunter Caldwell at the line, where she's 3 of 3 on the night. Hunter's first one, good. 8 points tonight for Caldwell, 47-34. Second free throw up. Off the front of the rim, no good, and some kind of violation called on Ottumwa anyway there, so Roosevelt will inbound. 54.8 seconds left. Gentry into the front court for the Riders. Right wing to Ladinsky. Up top for Jalea Lee. Lee, one dribble, hands it to Muhammad on the wing. Muhammad into the corner for Ladinsky. Back underneath for Lee. Through her hands, Yeager picks it off. Riley the other way. Slows it up on the wing, kick it back to Heinball. Wise choice here. Heinball, left side for Fuller. Roosevelt can either foul or they're basically waving the white flag. Gentry is pressuring but not fouling. Left side to Fuller. Skip it right side for Yeager. Back up top to Heinball. About a 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock, and Ottumwa content to play catch right here, up 47-34. Kraus to the right side, 8 on the shot clock, finds Fuller into the high post for Caldwell, drives down and lays it up and in. Somehow got it up over Lee. Caldwell with the bucket, 49-34. Gentry into the front court for Bailey. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's the ball game. Ottumwa wins at 49-34. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
The Ottumwa Schools Bulldog Spirit Store is your one-stop shop for all things spirited and stylish. From comfy bleacher seats to trendy polos, sweatshirts, and t-shirts, we've got you covered. But that's not all. We also have accessories like earrings, water bottles, foam fingers, and so much more. Visit us at the lower level of Career Campus, located at 331 East Main Street. The Bulldog Spirit Co. offers a wide range of products to suit every Bulldog fan out there. See you soon.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new bowler entertainment system.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldog girls win it over Moines Roosevelt 49-34. Jason Van Arkel with you from Evans Middle School. Some loud hooping and hollering coming out of that Ottumwa High locker room after that win over the Roughriders. We hope to talk to Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg before the boys game. Right now we'll take another 3-minute timeout on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.